Upon a visit to his office, we found him smiling happily and spoke of current Maprik MP Gabriel Kapris's call for all assets bought using DSRP funds must be returned to the district for new board members to use. This was Mr. Simon's response.
I want to make it plainly, very, very clear to the people of Papua New Guinea. I am not holding anything that belongs to the district back with me. Everything that belongs to the district, we have released it back to them. And even the vehicles that belong to the district, and even the vehicles when I was the minister, it was purchased under programs. His supporters are using these vehicles now as PNB trucks, doing their private runs. And even those government vehicles bought under public funds are being used by his supporters as private cars.
The former politician said the current member for Maprik needs to take ownership and ensure to get those assets back from his supporters.
Not his supporters' car. Those are district program vehicles. Like the vehicle under LDC, the vehicle under Cocoa Board, the vehicle under CIC. I, as the minister, we had programs running in the whole of ECPIC. And those vehicles were there. They are not my vehicle. But he had to get it back and give it to his supporters, and his supporters are driving this vehicle as private cars. What do you just imagine? He's got no control over himself and his supporters. But I've got nothing that belongs to the district.
The former member for Maprik explained that he has only had 2 vehicles in his possession.
That belong to the district that is with me are 2 vehicles that I used. There was 2 vehicles purchased for me. First vehicle during my first term, and the next vehicle in my second term. And these vehicles, I use it. And they are still with me now. But look, the honorable member, you want these vehicles, I can give it to you. I thought, being member for Maprik and former member, you would have some respect. And said, I'm all right. Car em yusim langem, larem em yusim. Ogada sami lo district, come back lo district.
According to Mr. Simon, the current member should have checked the Maprik district administrator. Instead of forcing him out, he would have got the checks and balances he needed and where all assets were.
All you need to do is write a letter to me. Said, former member, I need the car that you're using too, because I don't have a car. I can't buy a car. The car you're using, I want to drive it too. I'll give it to you. You're the member. You are in charge of the district. I mean, you are the honorable member for district. I have no problem with that. So now that I saw on the media and people are calling me and asking me, I've talked to my family. The car is parked at my house. You can have that car, Caprice. I have no problem. Am I right? One bell is time. Kisim na yushim.
In concluding, Mr. Simon said if the current MP, Gabriel Kapris, is upset that he had taken him to court over the recent election petition, then he must also remember the outstanding legal costs incurred from the previous election still owed. Rocky Iso, National, EMTV News.